This is a point of view on how do we prepare students for the future that is around the corner. The most prepared students used to be defined by the skills they learned, the applications that they mastered, a spreadsheet, word processor. Tomorrow, they will be defined by the audiences they build and the ideas they make impossible to ignore. We're moving out of an era of the knowledge worker and into an era of the organizer. And with that, there's an old promise that needs to be reviewed. We have moved beyond knowledge work into something with a more productive outcome. Finding and packaging information gave you a structural advantage, but that world is ending gracefully. Today, though, any formatted report or slide deck a student submits can be generated by a well-prompted AI in just a minute. That old model lived on the idea of knowledge scarcity, but knowledge is going to be in everybody's pocket, certainly through everybody's desktop. It will not make workers obsolete. It makes what they create virtually free. Let's compare learning cycles of the old model and the new. So let's look at how students have been trained to present their work. They do their research and produce some artifact, which they turn in, but the feedback is delayed and they're graded, and the focus is to do what the assignment asks. But after that, the work basically disappears. It's gone. Whereas in the future, where people can actually engage with an audience, they get feedback immediately, and they build a compounding body of work that ends up with expertise and engagement. The advantage of being an organizer or organizing yourself to fit in with an organization. AI simulates expertise. Humans organize belief. So organizing other people's attention, energy, and belief requires deeply human skills, like speaking on camera to explain, to show, to tell stories, and the judgment of what to cut, what to emphasize, what to edit. And this brings about confidence to put a face and a voice to an idea. The students who thrive won't be the ones who best simulate expertise. AI does that for us. The winners will be those who organize human attention around a cause, a project. This requires judgment, communication, and confidence to fail and continue without losing enthusiasm. You learn by showing up in a production workflow over and over. The ultimate litmus test for understanding is to produce artifacts. This forces clarity. You have to organize your thinking tightly enough to speak it out loud. It demands presence. You must hold attention with energy, not just correctness. And you get unambiguous feedback. No partial credit for being boring. So it's not about how to use software, but how to organize attention, how to earn trust, how to make an idea land in another person's mind so cleanly that they act on it.